For decades, Prince George's economy has relied on the forestry business. The industry has been through some tough times, but government and business alike say forestry is on the upswing. Soon, UNBC students will welcome the world to our city to teach fellow students about how British Columbia is growing a healthy forestry business for generations to come.
Whether it's the city's 2 mills or the chip trucks that roll through town, you don't have to look far to see Prince George's logging business.
I kind of grew up in Prince George, and so it's always kind of been, a part of my life. And yeah, I guess it was just inevitable that I'd start planting trees at some point, and that's what happened.
Nicola Gilbert is working on her master's degree in forestry. Last year, she made the trip to Spain to be a part of the International Forestry Students Symposium.
Forestry people are pretty relaxed, and it's pretty easy to do, actually. When we all kind of come together and we know what we're all here and what we all love, it's just this mutual thing that we have. It's a bond.
For the first time ever, UNBC is hosting the annual event. This summer's symposium will also include UBC and Thompson Rivers University in Kamloops. UNBC students are already well into the planning. It's an opportunity to learn about forest practices in other countries, as well as share our approach.
So much wilderness, so much crown land that is not like anywhere else. And there's also a large First Nation component here. So it's an excellent opportunity to kind of share ideas about us to the rest of the world.
Hundreds of students from around the world, passionate about creating a sustainable future for the world's forests. And that demand is growing.
You know, it's funny. Our biggest challenge now is finding people. So yeah, it's a great industry to be in, and there's huge demand for new talent.
Kim Forest Management is one of several local companies that's come forward to sponsor the event. Whether it's the mountain pine beetle or the softwood lumber crisis, the industry has been through a lot.
Going back to the mid-2000s, it has been fairly tough, but by no means would I say it's a sunset industry. The opportunities are great.
I'm really looking forward to, making an impact with forestry and bringing the young people in and trying to keep it, prominent in our community, because it's a pretty important resource.
When the industry was in decline, Nicola Gilbert almost rethought her decision to go into forestry. But now she's glad she followed through and is able to share what she's learned. Camille McDonald, CKPG News.